So each episode is going to have a topic because that's what people like. They like it when there's if you have a show that meanders and goes all over the place, they say, what is this? Just a couple guys having a conversation? Who the hell wants to listen to that?
No. Yeah, that's what held us back with Cumtown.
What makes television good is that a bunch of people get paid a lot of money to come up with the same idea over and over again and produce stuff that no one watches.
Just for a different channel.
For a different channel. And that's what we're trying to get with the Adam Friedland show.
Right.
So we need suits. We need 3 cameras. And like any good show, we start off at the top of the show with Adam introducing the topic. Today's test episode, we decided topic is going to be...
Are the kids all right?
Are the kids all right?
Yeah.
So go ahead, Adam.
They've spent the last 2 years masked.
You got to sell this, dude. 2 cameras. So
no, I'm doing this like an NPR kind of voice.
I know, but no, you're not. No NPR. You're going to be reading this 2 camera. We'll have prompter.
Yeah.
So you got to, we got
to get a big.
You got to seem like you care. Pretend you're smoking a cigarette. You're Morton Downey Jr.
They've spent the last 2 years masked.
You're learning a 40s guy.
Okay.
Which is Morton Downey Jr. is a 40s guy.
Yeah.
But it's a 40s guy who somehow lived in the 80s.
Yeah.
And
he smoked Stokes into the 80s.
He's convinced himself he's not going to get lung cancer, even though he has a melanoma on his eyeball.
Yeah. And he gets mad about people disrespecting the flag.
Yeah. So go.
They spent They spent the last 2 years masked.
These are children in America.
I'm talking about the kids. Yeah. They've spent the last 2 years masked, learning to socialize over Zoom. For some of these kids, this was all they knew. And for most of them, the pandemic was, relatively speaking, such a massive fraction of their lives that most adults can't begin to comprehend the impact. For what is 2 years of a 35... sorry, I fucked up the monologue.
This isn't the monologue. This is just you introducing the topic.
Oh, okay.
So you can. There's no jokes in here. This is just you.
All right.
This was. I thought you were going to read through it and then give me a general idea.
Okay.
There's typos.
For what is 2 years to a 35-year-old? It flies by. Just a couple of podcasts and about $40,000 worth of cocaine. For a child, that amounts to a quarter to a half of their entire lives. And if they're black, 75% of their lives, statistically. I misread. I should have read this through once before.
Yeah, that's why I said you read through it. We said all this and we said this to each other.
We said it to each other. I just forgot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay. And if they're black, 75% of their lives, statistically speaking, not racistly, just statistical. Suicide rates amongst teens are through the roof. And a lot of these kids don't know how even have a roof to live under anymore because they've all been blown off by the new climate change tornadoes that are worse. They're more worse than the old kind of tornado. That would just take kids on a magical journey. Well, I tell you what, we're not in Kansas anymore, folks. And those fucked up, grotesque dwarves that we see around you, those aren't munchkins. Those are America's children. Today on the Adam Friedland Show, we posit the question and answer it. Are the kids all right? I thought it was a little herky jerky.
It was.
It was my read. The copy was great. Your copy was great.
No, the copy's fucked up for sure.
No, but I like the thing.
And I got lazy. Well,
I tell you what.
I should have written it for prompter.
Yeah.
It should have all been in caps.
Yeah, it's a
we
little bit
should have gone
small.
line by line.
Yeah.
And I should have not
You
left it on you to read through it on the... So that's on me. That's not on
it's
you.
fine. It's fine. It should have been on me.
I'm lazy. Look, I'm coming off of an illness that I'm not allowed to mention due to YouTube's community guidelines. Which even if I don't say anything wrong about it, apparently my voice is now that triggers the algorithm.
I think you said a couple things that were wrong.
I didn't say anything wrong about it.
I think you said a couple things about the now unsaid
I think the
virus.
computers have learned my voice in particular, and when they hear that word, content goes bye-bye, folks. I think that's just how it goes. So let's just say I'm still getting cold sweats, and let's call it cat scratch fever.
Yeah.
Let's say I got cat scratch fever, and the cat in this instance is President Xi.
Yeah. Okay, so we're not going to mention anything that would get us taken down.
The read was good. Like I said, there's no jokes in here. Some of these...
No, but that's not the joke. That's the introduction.
That's the introduction. So the key points you want to take... The kids, are they okay?
Are the kids all right?
Because everybody wants to know that, especially people without children.
Yeah, it's true.
And who should be answering that question is as gay as entertainers, as childless entertainers.
Yes, yeah. I don't know why you said gay. But
I was thinking broad demographic strokes here.
Yeah, it's true.
Broad strokes. That's what you want to do.
We fit into that demo. Yeah.
Look, you produce a TV show. You got to think, how can I get my bottom dollar's worth? Broad strokes. Yeah. You know, how do we reach America, the real America that I've never been to because I grew up in Livingston, New Jersey, and then immediately moved to Hollywood after 4 years at Emerson.
Yeah, that's right.
And I've never met a single person. I don't even know what Wyoming is.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
You're what I would call an everyman.
I'm an everyman.
Yeah.
And I know how to speak to these people.
Okay.
And so, what were we saying here? Yeah, so again.
So now we go to monologue, right?
Well, you missed the line. There's an important transition. We got to work on.
Okay.
You say, but first, the news of the world.
Oh, yeah. But first, the news.
Of the world.
Of the world.
It's in there. Doesn't that line?
No, it doesn't say that.
I'm
but
sorry.
I should have known to say that.
But first,
listen, folks, this is a test episode again.
Yeah. First, the news of the... Say, give me a...
But first, the news of the world.
And it's the news sound, the Morse code, and then we're going to get more music. Yeah, here come the news. We got the news on Adam.
Oh yeah, we gotta get him for all this.
It's the part with the monologue jokes.
Yeah, we're going to monologue.
We're going to monologue jokes before we go over to the couch. We're gonna go over to the couch and bring out the first guest. But first, monologue jokes on the Adam Friedland Show.
All right, folks. Finland and Sweden are set to join NATO, contributing 1,000 armored vehicles, 150 fighter jets to NATO's combined forces. So as long as you're able to assemble them for yourself at home, with nothing more than a confusing
Try that one again.
Okay,
you got to read it through first.
All right. Okay. Finland and Sweden are set to join NATO, contributing 1,000 armored vehicles and 150 fighter jets to NATO's combined forces. So as long as you're able to assemble that,
I'll give it to me. Give me the paper.
Yeah. You want to do it?
Just this one. And you know what? Again, it's my fault. Finland and Sweden are set to join NATO, contributing 1,000 armed vehicles and 150 fighter jets to NATO's combined forces, just so long as you're able to assemble them yourself at home, with nothing more than some confusing cartoons and a dollop of wood glue.
That's pretty good.
You were leading the joke, and do you see? What
I should have stopped before the IKEA part.
The IKEA part is the joke. Yeah,
that because there was a comma there.
Okay,
and I thought it was part of the same sentence.
Yeah, sorry. I mean,
it's my fault.
We both wrote these in the room together.
It's my fault. No. Yeah, I should.
We got to hire a writer's assistant to clear this up because you know me, I'm not the best communicator.
No, we need a woman. Yeah.
You need somebody cleaning this up because I'm not a communicator.
Okay. All right. Let me take a crack at the second one.
You know, I run a tight ship. I keep people positive.
No, you communicate to thousands of people every week who know and love you.
So just try that again and just try reading it the way I said it. And let's just go ahead and. So it's the news, the podcast news, monologue jokes. Okay, go.
Finland and Sweden are set to join NATO, contributing 1,000 armored vehicles and 150 fighter jets to NATO's combined forces. So as long as you're able to assemble them for yourself at home, with nothing more than some confusing cartoons and a dollop of wood glue.
Just so long as, you know...
Just so long,
maybe
just so long.
Yeah. Because you're saying
so long.
So, and if you can do that...
just so long.
You're saying in a way where you think the punchline's coming after.
Yeah.
You know?
Finland and Sweden are set to join NATO, contributing 1,000 armored vehicles and 150 fighter jets to NATO's combined forces. Just so long as you're able to assemble them yourself at home with nothing more than some confusing cartoons and a dollop of wood glue.
Yeah, and Ian's going to be the audience.
Yeah, we're going to pay him $0 also. Yeah. We'll cut to him twice.
Well, you
good.
Don't pay the audience
exposed,
you don't pay the audience at a comedy show.
No, they have to line up at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 12 hours.
They get to meet Craig Kilborn.
Yeah.
That's your payment.
And then we have a warm-up comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, back to the monologue.
Okay.
And try maybe just give these a read through. You know, because we gotta. I know it's a test show, but I want to at least get a glimpse of our bright future.
I got the second one. I got it.
We're
in the
this
bag.
together.
I got this in the bag.
We're all in this together.
All right,
we're all behind you. You're the star of the show.
I won't let you down. I think we're both kind of the star, but okay. I won't.
One, action.
Mark Zuckerberg is turning up the heat at Facebook, trying to push out employees ahead of the recession. What Zuckerberg should really be trying to push out, however, is his wife's penis from his ass.
It's pretty good.
That rules.
Okay, all right. Okay. So it's the first show. Now you're building confidence with the audiences. They were like, "What the fuck is it?" Of the first top, they're like, "I don't know if this Adam guy can do this."
No, I know.
The second one, they're like,
that's why it's a test video.
Facebook, that's relatable. All of us use it.
Okay.
The key target demo for this show, age 7 to 98.
Yeah. This next joke is pretty good.
For a broad spectrum.
No, this is for the everyman.
We're getting everyman.
Whether you went to Emerson or grew up in Bergen County, New Jersey.
From Livingston, New Jersey, you're a 7-year-old Inuit. We got a show for you. Facebook, we're coming after you.
Okay.
Next joke.
A massive brawl broke out during a performance of the hit song Take It Easy by the Eagles at a concert this week in London. Investigators are still trying to figure out what started the fight, with some suggesting it might have been a matter of miscommunication. As Take It Easy is a popular British expression, but over there it means suck my dick, faggot.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude!
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. We should get a little clap.
It does
audience
mean... Yeah,
clap.
Fuck yeah, dude!
It does mean that in England.
It does.
And in case the censors over at YouTube are upset about that, faggot meaning cigarettes.
Yeah.
Suck my dick cigarettes.
Well, we're doing, like I said, broad appeal. So
broad appeal.
We better get our British friends over the pond.
We need to get them on board. For sure.
There's nobody more.
Here's the thing.
There's nobody more middle American than a working class British guy.
That's true. That's facts. A guy that lives in Blackpool.
Onslow is basically America incarnate.
He's more American than me.
There's no American that's actually like Onslow. You know? The guys that think they're like Onslow are like, they work for like a tractor supply company and they make $250,000 a year.
Right, yeah. They're
and they
small business owners.
Right,
they got
exactly.
a PPP loan. They're not paying back.
Onslow is
well, England is kind of just us a little after we lose the empire, right?
And some of them are wizards.
And some of them know magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This is also a Wiccan socialist show as well. It's
it's right wing. It's conservative. All right, this next joke is pretty good. Should I do the next joke?
Yeah, let's go. Monologue.
Next
baby.
one of the monologue. Yeah. A gas leak killed 25 youths in a tavern. A gas leak killed 21 youths in a tavern in South Africa. When asked for comment, the bar owner said, "Good day, mate. I didn't know that would happen."
Fuck yeah, dude!
I don't know if they said that in South Africa.
I
don't know what happened. Yeah, that's
you're
better.
right.
I messed up.
It's Australia.
It's
right.
Australia.
Fuck yeah, dude!
I was excited about that one. I thought that one was going to be our pop.
Okay.
Yeah.
A 24-year-old Midwestern transplant to NYC has been fired from his tech job after criticizing bodegas, setting the record for worst white male visitor to New York City since Dominic Strauss-Kahn. Since Dominic Strauss-Kahn, the disgraced former head of the World Bank who raped a hotel maid in 2011.
Fuck yeah, dude!
We're going to just imagine live show now.
Yeah,
you're under the lights.
Yeah.
But now the flop sweat is turning into the like Gatorade like
I know what you're
beads
saying.
of an athlete.
I know what you're
now
saying.
You're performing.
Now I'm pushing.
Now you're an artist.
Now
you're up there. You deserve to be up there. It doesn't matter.
This is Jordan's flu game.
How many fucking How many exactly.
I feel like I'm already getting into the monologue as we're going along. I really fucked up that Finland Sweden thing.
That's okay. You can take that again at the end if you feel like
we
it.
We can try it. I think the end is a doozy. I think.
All right, we'll keep going.
All right. Delta passengers this week were offered $10,000 each to get off an overbooked flight. The ensuing stampede after the offer on flight. The ensuing stampede after the offer of the flight, which was going to Israel, resulted in the deaths of yet another 6 million.
Fuck yeah, dude! That rules!
Yeah, that was kind of an anti-Semitic.
Fuck yeah, dude!
It's not anti-Semitic. I don't know. How's it anti-Semitic?
It really
acknowledges the Holocaust.
And I don't know if you could have 6 million people on a plane. I don't know if that'd be possible. I don't know if 6 million Jews live in Israel.
I think it's the exact same number, which I always found kind of suspicious.
Yeah, it's a little.
It's like what, they only got 6 million of these folks?
Yeah.
Anywhere they go, there's 6 million of them.
Yeah, 6 million in New York. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Okay. A giant, dangerous African snail in Florida has sparked a quarantine that Florida will actually abide by. You hear that, YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
This marks the second time in 4 years that a boneless slug with a thin shell has taken over the state. At least this one's from Africa. So it's... I didn't see this part. So its bad manners aren't his fault. Nick, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Is that what Africans are known for, having bad manners?
I don't know. We hired Kurt Metzger last minute to write some of these. No, I'm kidding. Kurt didn't write it.
Okay.
We got the crew in here. Frankie Simowitz.
Uh-huh.
We got Josh Ruben Steinberg.
Mm-hmm.
We got Boris Schmoo.
We have, of course, our old friend Deborah Jewish.
The Sweater Boys.
The
Sweater Boys.
We got the Sweater
who've recently gotten married to the same woman that's in an open relationship with both of them.
Yeah, it's
She
true.
fucks other guys.
They share a husband.
They share a wife.
They share a wife.
They share a wife, but she's still in an open relationship.
She's still fucking...
The Sweater Boys.
The Sweater Boys. They're identical twins. They're a hell of a writer.
The Sweater Boys.
They're a force in the writer's room.
Fucking just monsters, dude.
They're monsters.
Mark and David Sweater. You should have seen him just blast out that line about the African snail.
The bad manners.
Oh, man. It's crazy. It was like watching Mozart.
Yeah, it's true. You should
like
see how they work in that damn writer's room.
It was watching Mozart with a 47-inch waist and a shoulder span of 12 and a half inches.
No mistakes. No mistakes. No mistakes. Okay. The inventor of cell phones has come out to say, put down your devices and get a life. Martin Cooper, 92 years old, likely hasn't had sex in years due to his advanced age and is certainly not getting any pussy pics in the DM. That's true. So take that.
I thought there was more written there.
I think that's all we had on that. We kind of threw that one.
Yeah.
We
I think the rest. I thought
for time.
I think we thought the didgeridoo one was strong enough that we were going to...
I didgeridoo know what happened.
I thought we were going to cruise off that one.
Yeah, that was...
Because, truth be told, it's just a test show. I know people are going to call me out for stealing that one from All That, which is true. That is a Lori Beth Denberg joke.
Was it?
We did steal that one from Lori Beth. But
listen,
we'd like to... This is sort of like it's more of an homage and sort of
an homage.
An ask Lori Beth. We'd like you to join the writers' rooms. I know the Sweater Brothers and you have
there was a history.
There's a Me Too there, but
I think that they raped.
I think the Sweater Brothers raped Lori.
I can see them in the writers' room.
You got it, Lori.
Listen,
Lori, I'm telling you,
uncancelable. These guys, you got to come back. You got to make peace.
You got to come back, Lori.
You got to make peace. Because listen, their wife is out there fucking every guy she sees, even nerds.
Yeah, you got to yabba dabba do what's best for the show.
That's right. All right. Pro-choice demonstrators demonstrated outside Amy Coney Barrett's home in Virginia, chanting and waving signs. The demonstrators begged the question, is this too far? Is it outside the scope of acceptable civil disobedience to protest outside of the home of the husband of some dumb bitch that fucked her way onto the Supreme Court? What happened to civility?
Fuck yeah, dude!
That's pretty good.
That rules!
All right.
Yeah. What about the husband? That's a good question.
What about the
husband? Did he give his permission? A glamorous Australian horse heiress has been... That's a thing. She's from a family that breeds horses. A glamorous Australian horse heiress has been charged with having sex with a 14-year-old boy 4 times in a single day. When asked for comment, she said, "Top of the morning, governor. I cheery only sucked his dick."
Fuck yeah, dude! That rules!
Again, we thought that would be a fun callback to the didgeridoo.
No, yeah. No, I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right, I don't want to say the last one.
Just get through it.
Nick, I don't know. The Supreme Court has severely curtailed the EPA's ability to regulate greenhouse gas emissions, providing... I don't know. Okay. The Supreme Court has severely curtailed the EPA's ability to regulate greenhouse gas emissions, proving once and for all that Clarence Thomas is a... I'm not going to say that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Colbert did a very similar...
No, I don't think he said that.
It seems to be what the libs are... This is the joke they're making.
They're not calling them that word.
I've seen a lot of libs this week calling Clarence Thomas that word.
You could call a lot of words... You can call him a lot of words. I don't think it's necessary to call him that word.
I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's funny.
I don't think it's funny at all, but this is the comedy monologue.
I'm trying to go broad spectrum. We're getting we're saying lib Karens.
I'm not saying that's not even the word.
What the words? We're getting Onslow.
From Keeping Up Appearances. Yeah. Would be great.
We're gonna have Onslow and Lori Beth Denberg on for the first episode to talk about her sexual assault by the Sweater Brothers.
What are their names? David and Mark.
Mark and David Sweater.
Cheryl wife.
Just balding 22-year-olds that look 37. They look like Bert and Ernie, just a fat Bert and Ernie.
They look 90. Yeah. Just awful bodies, fat upper bodies, stick twig.
Oh, we're gonna have Lori Beth
legs.
Denberg on next episode.
Yeah, David, we raped her.
Oh boy.
Oh brother.
Oh boy.
Oh brother.
Well, looks like Sater's canceled at our house this week. Molly, our wife, is going to be really upset.
Mm-hmm.
Molly is morbidly obese and works in public policy, and she has a Puerto Rican boyfriend named Hector. Right now, Hector's fucking Molly, our wife. Yeah, it's great.
We love hanging out with Hector.
So yeah, that'll be
okay. The Supreme Court has severely curtailed the EPA's ability to regulate greenhouse gas emissions, proving once and for all that Clarence Thomas is a nincompoop. He's a nincompoop.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you don't have to say it. That's fine.
Yeah.
That was a little crude. That one actually should have been deleted.
I don't know if that should have made the show.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the most offensive. He's a nincompoop.
So now that the monologue is done,
yeah,
you would walk from
this behind in front of the curtain to the desk.
We're still just in my apartment. We've moved back to my
apartment.
The
music. Let's get the music. Oh. All right, we got a great show for you guys. Michael Douglas is here.
Yeah. I don't know if Michael Douglas. I don't know if the guest comes out right away.
No, we say who the guest is, and then we go to the desk and we do a desk segment.
Yeah. Come down to the desk now. We're sitting down at the desk. It's a nice mahogany desk. We talked about the desk, what the desk gonna look like. I was thinking the Charlie Rose set.
Yeah, really.
But it's the Adam Friedland show. So it's just Charlie Rose, but Adam Friedland style. So the desk is maybe from like a Staples that's closing.
Yeah.
And they're giving away a desk. Maybe it's a corner desk in the middle of a room for some reason.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Be good for an interview show, though, actually. That's kind of how Bill Maher has it.
Yeah.